Game of Thrones. The Long Night dives deep into the ancient legends and origin stories that shape the brutal, magical world of Westeros. Set over 8,000 years before the rise of Daenerys Targaryen or the fall of the Iron Throne, the series brings to life the Age of Heroes, a time when legendary figures like Bran the Builder, Lan the Clever, and other mythic ancestors of the great houses first rose to prominence. Unlike the political power plays of the original series, this prequel focuses more heavily on ancient magic, long-forgotten races, and the first great war between life and death. At the heart of the story is the Long Night, a winter that lasted a generation and brought unimaginable darkness to the land. It was during this time that the White Walkers, terrifying beings born of ice and death, first emerged from the far north, bringing with them armies of the undead and nearly extinguishing mankind. The threat they posed was so great that it forced ancient enemies to unite, laying the groundwork for many of the alliances, oaths, and prophecies seen later in the timeline. The series will follow a diverse cast of new characters, with Naomi Watts taking center stage as a powerful woman whose charm hides deep secrets. Unlike House of the Dragon, which connects more directly to Game of Thrones, The Long Night is a more mythic and mystical tale. It's less about succession and more about survival, how fragile civilization was in its infancy, and how easily it could have been lost forever. One of the most compelling reasons to watch The Long Night is the opportunity to see Westeros through a completely new lens. This is not a time of kings and thrones, but of ancient evils, wild magic, and raw heroism. It offers answers to fan theories and mysteries that have been lingering since the early seasons of Game of Thrones. Who exactly were the first White Walkers? What role did the Children of the Forest truly play in their creation? What was the truth behind the legendary last hero who led the charge against the darkness? Visually, audiences can expect the same cinematic scale and atmospheric world building that HBO is known for. The prequel will take viewers beyond familiar castles and into more mystical and untamed landscapes. Snow-covered wastelands, enchanted forests, and shadowy ruins where forgotten secrets lie. The tone is expected to be darker, more primal, and steeped in ancient fears. Whether you're a longtime fan hungry for deeper lore, or a new viewer drawn to epic fantasy with high stakes and rich world building, Game of Thrones. The Long Night promises to deliver a gripping story of how legends are born, not through politics but through fire, ice, and blood. Would you like a teaser-style summary or social media caption for this as well?